What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Battlefield, more specifically the future of Battlefield. Not to be dramatic, but the community is split on two sides. One side wants Battlefield to be the way that it used to be. You might have heard that before. And the other side is actually pretty open to innovation and ideas. So the community doesn't really know what to do or where to stand, because on one side, yes, Battlefield has certain features that make it Battlefield. And on the other hand, some innovation never hurt anybody, right? Innovation is good. You can't do something that is just always stagnant, because then there is no point to it. However, there is a problem with the developers failing to acknowledge their failures, which is a problem. That to me is a sign of bad leadership, because you cannot take accountability of your own actions, it seems like to me. But not to worry, I do have a solution for everybody that would make sense, not only just for the community but also for EA. It would be good for them monetarily, and it would be good for us because it would give us something to look forward to. Okay, so I have two ideas. Now understand that this is just my opinion, and it doesn't necessarily reflect that of anybody else's. That means that you are free, you are entitled to have your own opinion. Maybe you think my opinion sucks, and that is absolutely okay. So number one, I would like to see Battlefield get a remaster. Now I don't know how a lot of you all will feel about that, but just hear me out at the very least. It would kind of be like Portal, but it would be its own game. I don't mind Portal, but I just tire of the same incessant and annoying and obnoxious rules that the community sets upon themselves. No offense, but a lot of you guys clearly are not good at making games. Okay, or just put it that way. So what I would expect to see in this remaster would be the classic UI system that we are accustomed to. The normal Battlefield rules, no more of this just wacky rules that the community has, where like it's just one map all the time, 24/7. Like, no offense, I enjoyed Operation Metro, but I also need a break. Okay, like I can't be just playing Operation Metro all day long. Not just that, but the normal class system would be making a return, which is what the community has been asking for since Battlefield 2042 launched, with the specialists that nobody asked for. I have no idea where they got this idea, the notion that we wanted or cared about specialists. But yeah, normal class system would be back. I would like to see a return to rent a server. If you guys remember that, you could rent your own server and make your own rules, because I know that though I am tired of playing Operation Metro, I know that the community enjoys that aspect of Battlefield as well, where they just go in for kills. I get it. You like it? Cool. We can bring it back. I would like to see camos. I would like to see weapons, and the return to being able to just grind the challenges. For dog tags, you guys remember how important dog tags used to be? Maybe not for you, but for me, I used to love unlocking dog tags and being able to equip just rare dog tags that I wouldn't really encounter very often in the field. I really enjoyed unlocking those. So I would like to see a return to all of that. Now, I understand that to a lot of you it's like saying, why would I repurchase Battlefield 3, right? Because a big part of the Battlefield community is actually on PC. So a lot of you would be saying, why would I do that? Well, the good thing about this idea, in my opinion, is that they could sell Battlefield 4 content as DLC. Now, I get it. You're like, why would I pay for Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4? Like, I already have these games, I already own these games. Well, they would be remastered and they would all be in the same game. So, again, it would be kind of like Portal, but it would be its own game. And not only would it benefit the community, at least on console, but it would also benefit EA because they would be making money on something that they've already made in the past and they know it works. So that is my idea for the remaster. And you know, they could bring back the weapons from Battlefield 4, the camos from Battlefield 4, the challenges, the vehicles, everything, and add it into Battlefield 3 Remastered. Just an idea. Let me know what you think. I'm sure you can tweak it around to make it a little more to your taste. And that would be absolutely fine. I have no problem with that. You feel free to do so. It wouldn't just be that. It could also, they could in the future do Bad Company and Bad Company 2. They could fuse those games, right? It's just an idea. I'm just throwing it out there. And that way the community would get what they have been asking for. Just again, an idea, my opinion. So, what is the idea number 2 that I have? This one would benefit the developers and those people who actually like or want innovation in Battlefield. Those people who don't mind having specialists. I detest specialists. I really do. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It is arguably the worst thing that they have introduced into Battlefield. Okay, there's nothing in Battlefield that annoys me more than specialists. So, for those of you who don't mind specialists, those who are okay with innovation, those who seek innovation, those who want more from Battlefield, they could simply reboot the franchise and make it more to what they like. They could call it Battlefield whatever. I know the last update is going to be called Battlefield 2042 Redux or something like that. They could just call it Battlefield Redux and they could make it their own, whatever they want. Just specialists everywhere, you know, with quips everywhere, you know, specialists with a lot of personality. Whatever they want to do, they would be able to do that, right? That would be their freedom, and they could target a new audience because the option of Battlefield 3 Remastered would already be there. I don't know about you, but if they gave me Battlefield 3 Remastered, I could care less about the future Battlefield games that they would be making. Like, give me Battlefield with PlayStation 5 graphics. Like, are you joking? I want that. Well, Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4. Any Battlefield, please. Except the new ones. The new ones just, they're not for me. I'm not the target audience. I can see that now. You know, their target audience is just different kinds of people, and that's okay. But I'm saying, like, for me, a Battlefield fan, a long-time Battlefield fan, I would really like to have it remastered. Just an idea. Like I said, you know, the reboots, they can do whatever they want creatively. You know, that would open up freedom for them to try out new things, to try out things that have never been tried in Battlefield. You know, if they want to continue doing specialists, they can do that. If they want to include more bundles, they can do that. If they want to include more seasons with less maps, they can do that, right? If they want to release one map per year instead of per season, they can do that. They can do that in this brand new Battlefield that they would be creating. But just give me Battlefield 3 Remastered. That is really all I ask for. I'm not asking for anything else. That is just my idea, but you feel free to let me know what you think down in the comments. If you think it's a good idea, if you think it's a bad idea, if you don't want to see a Battlefield Remastered whatsoever because you already bought them, I completely understand your perspective. And just let me know down in the comments what you think. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all beautiful people next time if you stick around.